and Kai Widrington.
It was truly beautiful. I really thought this was blockbuster.
Wow.
999, ma'am.
Oh
We'll take it.
Oh my God, I will take it. Thank you, Elsa.
Okay, but don't be Tin Man.
This week we've got the Paso Doble, such a big dance, so I need to put in a big performance.
Anna's got a big challenge this week, going from Disney princess to Paso Doble warrior. Try and be a bit more like... It is getting tougher. The judges are going to be looking for weaknesses because Paso Doble is so about the characterization. Go.
Okay. So I need to up the level now. It's not just about the steps anymore. It's about the entire performance.
So last Sunday went really, really good, top of the leaderboard, but this week we want to keep that momentum going.
Sport has taught me that no matter what happens the previous week, you wipe the slate clean. This is a new match, and I need to make sure that I come out with a good performance.
Dancing the Paso Doble, Anna Geary and Kai Widrington.
You shot it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticizing how we are, but it's weak or say. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away, You shoot me down, but I won't go. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't go. I am titanium.
Anna and Kai, you're almost still in character. You need to break out of it. And the Paso is full of characterization. And I got to take my hat off to you because last week you were a princess.
Yeah.
Well, this week you're a warrior.
If you don't get to try it and dance with the stars, then you'll never get to try it. Like, I think that's the hardest part. Like, you have to respect the Paso and the character you have to play. And the routine and the steps is one thing, but it's becoming that character. I can feel my
so
heart
much
beating.
range. Yeah, I can feel your heart beating from here.
Steam rising off me.
And you make it look so attractive, even still. So obviously you're top of the leaderboard. You've probably been on top of the world all week, but as you said, you start from scratch each week. So let's just see what the judges thought of that. See if you can stay up there, Lorraine.
This opening actually had me guessing in the beginning. I was like, oh, I see what it is. Because then it's not the authentic Paso Doble, it's contemporary. Kai, clearly you showed me the matador, and Anna, you became the cape, and that opening back bend with the curve looked so like a cape. It was absolutely beautiful. Then inside of the dancing, it was clear to see the figures, what we call a beautiful chassé cape. The one thing I would have liked to see more in relationship to each other is angle of the body, like having castanets and using the arms a little bit more. Got a little bit square, but still a great opening to tonight.
Thank you, Lorraine. I would agree. Julian?
Never mind titanium. That was a pure platinum performance. You were fabulous. Let me explain. You went from Disney princess to Paso warrior. The most important thing in Paso, apart from the footwork, is the characterization. You brought it to the floor. We saw the character. We saw beautiful lines. You really showed it through your face and your body. You performed that from the heart, and I loved the performance. So well done.
Well done. Thank you, Julian and Brian.
Well, you know, sometimes we have problems with some of these more contemporary versions of these traditional dances. I'll tell you why we have problems. Because they use a contemporary piece of music, and that then bleeds into the choreography, and they don't do traditional choreography. But when you put traditional choreography with a contemporary piece of music, for me it works, and it worked well tonight. Going back to Lorraine's point about the body shape and the arms, just to try and illustrate, I do agree with that. The easiest image for people to get at home is, you know the little dancer emoji? That's the image that we're looking for. The forward hips, the back bend, the presentation of the arms, even better. Too late now.
I know.
We've had the Paso course for the last couple of weeks. But I don't think we'll have it tonight. I think we'll be okay.
Thank you, Brian. Well done to the Warrior Princess, Anna and Kai, everybody.
Anna Geary, what a start. Jump in, Kai. Absolutely amazing. Jump in. Feisty, there was loads of character in that. Did it feel like that out there?
Yeah, to be honest, I was trying to think in a dressing room right before a match, think of the game face and then just try and control it as much as possible and remember everything else that goes along with it. We worked very hard this week getting to me to understand the character of the Paso. Watched a lot of videos as well. Last night was very entertaining. I was going through them all. But hopefully I did impress.
The curse of the Paso. Nora and Tomas both went home on a Paso, I know. Did that even enter your mind?
Well, he didn't bring it up. It probably was in my head, but I suppose it's our Paso. You know, it's not worrying about anyone else's, and I just hope that was good enough to keep us in.
Woo! Okay, well, that's good. Great comments, by the way. And Brian mentioned dancing emojis. Kai, my daughter made this fish. She's 4. Her name is Gia, and she wants you to be her prince. I don't know how I feel about that. Scores are in.
The judges have their scores. Brian Redmond.
7.
Lorraine Barry.
7.
Julian Benson.
A platinum 8.
Oh, wow. What a start. That is a total of 22, but you don't have to leave.